Hey, what's up guys? It's Ezekiel here. So let me hit you with this. Most traders, they want to be profitable, but 90 days later, they are still losing and frustrated. And it's not because they cannot trade. It's because they don't have a proven roadmap. And that's exactly what I'm giving you today. So this is the same 4-phase 90-day blueprint that I teach my students, and I've seen it transform struggling traders into consistent, profitable ones. So if you follow this blueprint to the dot, you will know exactly how to structure your trading, how to manage risk with discipline, and how to build repeatable consistency that sticks. No more guessing, no more random results. Just a clear plan that works. So stick with me, and in the next 90 days, you're gonna finally know what it feels like to trade like a pro with a system that is built to last. Let's get into it. Alright, let's jump in. So here are the 4 phases over 90 days that will take you from randomness to consistent profits. Phase 1, it starts with building your core system. It's the foundation. If you mess this up, nothing else is gonna stand. And this phase runs from day 1 to day 15. In just 15 days, what you have built here is gonna decide everything that comes after. So for the first 15 days, we are going to go all in on one thing, that is building, backtesting, and optimizing your core trading system. Right? And this is not about chasing every strategy that you see, right? We're going to keep it simple here. One strategy, one pair, one clear focus. Right? Because the moment you try to master everything at once, you're going to master nothing. So start by what? Picking 1 year. So for example, let's say you pick your trades from January, let's say the year, example, 2024 to December 2024. So you backtest it completely. What you're going to do is you're going to first select a pair or a vehicle that you want to be a master of. So for example, whether you are trading Forex, let's say, all right, I want to focus on USD JPY. It can be crypto, it can be stocks, it could be commodities, it could be anything, right? Then what you're going to do is to focus on what? Choose a time frame that you are comfortable with. For example, it could be like 1 hour time frame. So you got a pair, you got a time frame, and then you focus on the entire year, which January 2024 to December 2024. And that's where you start the backtest. One more thing. That's where you're going to focus on the strategy. You are just going to focus on one. So for example, look through all my videos, see which strategy clicks with you, and then you're going to stick to it. Okay? So what happens next is you're going to go through every single setup throughout the entire year, every entry, every stop loss, and take profit. You're going to log everything. Alright, so you can do it the manual way, you can do it the software way, it doesn't matter. Right, so by the end of 1 year, you're going to know exactly how that strategy performs for the entire 1 year. Here's the thing, this log is your first set. Whether you're profitable or not profitable, here's the key. Relook at your entire year and ask yourself,
how can I optimize it further?
Right, once you have adjusted the criteria, rerun the entire same year with the new criteria. Alright, so now when you run it through this entire new year again, the same year again, your second set will be more profitable than your first set. What you want to see is, okay, am I getting a better win rate? Am I getting a better risk to reward ratio? Right? Or what is the drawdown? Right? Am I lessening my drawdown? These are the metrics that you want to look at. When you repeat this process, see what could you tweak it to make better. What I would suggest is you tweak it again, optimize it one more time, and do it for the third set. By the third set, you'll be like, ooh, all right, here's a couple of things that's going to happen by the third set. You know this pair so well. Entire 1 year, you kind of already know how it works. And the more you see it, the more you have an idea of the characteristic of how this pair works. You will now have a solid foundation that you know what is going to work in this pair. 1 year can be a great year, but 1 year can also fool you. Right? So that's why we move into phase 2, multi-year robustness. Hey guys, Ezekiel here. So Now, if you are doing prop trading firm challenges or you are interested in it, one of the most frustrating thing is that you face delayed payouts. So now, here's the good news. This is exactly where funded trader markets have been making waves in the market. They have introduced a new approach that is giving traders more control and faster access to their earnings, which is on-demand payouts. So traders are receiving payouts in an average of just 2 hours after hitting their goals. And if a payout is not processed within 24 hours, they are going to double your payout. So now, on top of that, they also have 100% profit split. So meaning that traders can keep everything that they make. There's no hidden cards, no surprise fees. That's next level, right? So now, apart from that, they also offer low spreads, 1:100 leverage, swap-free accounts, and support for multiple platforms like MT5, CTrader, MatchTrader, and TradeLocker. So now, if you are a crypto trader, the markets are open 24/7 and you can also trade them on the weekends. Plus, they have round-the-clock chat support whenever you need. Despite all these features, funded trader markets is still one of the most affordable funded programs available out there. So for those of you who are aiming to grow your trading account even faster, this one is worth a look. The link's below. The markets can change. The trend can shift. There will be volatility in certain years. What works well in 2024 may completely not work in 2022. That's why we need to stress test our system. It got to be a system that can sustain throughout the years. Alright, so that's where this phase will run from what? Day 16 to day 30. You take your optimized system that you did in phase 1, you backtest it for 3 more years, right? So for example, 2021, 2022, 2023, because you already did 2024. Right? Using the what? The exact same rules and criteria that you did on your second or third set. They represent different market environments. So maybe 2021 was a choppy year. Maybe 2022 was a trending year. Maybe 2023 was a year full of fake out. The goal is simple. We want to check for consistency. You're going to ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1, does the system still produce profits across all 3 years? Number 2, are your drawdowns reasonable and under control? The third one, do the setup remains reliable when the market behaves differently? You adjust one variable at one time to become an all-weather system, and then you average it out and you become a profitable trader. This is what most traders fail to see. Now that you have done it, for example, by day 30, right? You have done all 3 years. Now you have total of 4 years. You have now have proven system that is ready in all market conditions. All right. So now let's go to phase 3. Right. Phase 3 will be from day 31 to day 60. Live execution and your first trades. The real market is now ready for you. Right. It's time to take a strategy live and see if it can hold under pressure. You are taking the blueprint that you have built, you have tested, and now you apply it in real market conditions, but carefully and with control. When you go live, you're going to go live on the same one pair, on the same one time frame. Just stick to exactly how you have been backtesting it. You don't try new stuff in the live market. No improvising. So now, let me set your expectation straight. Your first month of live trading officially will not feel like your backtest. You may ask like, why? Here's the thing. Going live introduces emotions. Your fear, your greed, at times hesitation, overconfidence when you are on a winning streak, right? All these will start to show up. And they will try to push you off your system that you have created. This is where you need to stay grounded. You need to trust your process and trade only what the rules and the criteria that you have set. But that's not all. For example, when you're trading live for one pair, you're not going to have a lot of trades. Let's say you only got 10 trades a month. You're going to expect the same 10 trades a month. So it's not going to spend you a lot of time. So now you're going to expand your foundation now into additional backtesting of 2 to 3 additional pairs during these 30 days, right? Because you got a lot of time, right? You got a lot of time now. Your goal right now is to build a portfolio of reliable setups. Not just one pair that works, but another 2 to 3 more pairs. They're optimized and ready for live execution later. By the end of day 60, you would have now one pair that you're trading live with confidence, and then another 2 or 3 more pairs that is fully back tested. Alright, good. Now let's move on to phase 4, alright, which is day 61 to 90. You refine and you scale. Quick pause. If you found this video helpful so far, here's something that always surprises me. 73% of you who watches this video regularly haven't subscribed yet. I mean, if you're getting value and want to support what we are doing, the best way is just to hit that subscribe button. It's free and really helps us to continue creating better content for you every single week. It truly means a whole lot to us. Okay, now let's get back to it. Alright, so now you have gone live, right? You followed your system, you lock your trades. Feels good, right? Hey, when you're going live, still lock your trades. But here's the reality. There's no system that is perfect right off the gate. No. The difference between a good trader and a great trader is not luck, it's refinement. That's why phase 4 is refining and scaling. Alright, so now, here's what you're going to do after 2 months of doing backtesting and live in the last cycle. From day 61 to day 90, you will now officially go live on the remaining 2 to 3 pairs. Right? The first pair that you did in the last month, you have already been trading it, right? So now that month, you are going now to the second month of live trading. Now you will add 2 more pairs that you have backtested to your live trading now in this phase 3 itself, right? And this is also where the real test begins, because trading 3 pairs live is very different from running backtests. So here's the thing that you may encounter as what you have seen: more emotions, more fear, more greed, right? And they all start once the real money starts coming in. This is where your discipline matters now more than ever. You are no longer backtesting anymore. You have done your backtest. You're now executing. The key is to stick to the exact rules that make your backtest profitable. What I would suggest is that, for example, okay, let's say if your system generates you 10 trades per month, like what I told you, right? And all of a sudden, you are now taking 25 trades a month. Something is wrong. Check what is wrong. You got to be consistent. Your system is proven. Every time before you enter your trade, ask yourself, is this the same setup that I would take that I did in my last few years of backtest? If your answer is probably not, because this is based on impulse, this is based on greed, because this is maybe you think, or maybe this is based on another strategy that you think is going to work, or this is based on news, so and so forth. You're going to have all these impulse. Even you feel 100% sure that this trade is going to work out, but if it's not part of your system that you have backtested, you stay out. Your goal in this phase is one thing. It has to be a carbon copy of exactly how you have traded in your life to your backtest. The same exact kind of trade setups, the same win rate. That is the goal. Because now you have 3-4 years of data, right? No reasons, no excuses anymore. You know exactly what works, right? Now is the time to replicate it. And this is the time whereby you're going to dig deep in yourself. If I got to be consistent, I cannot change any variable. Not even if I feel 100% sure. Get it? Alright? Get it? So, now, there you go. This is how your 90 days journey works in one system. Alright? Learn it. Stop whatever you're doing right now. Find a pair. Find a strategy first. Check my videos. See what strategy clicks with you. And then start your 90 days program right now. Okay, so here's what to do next. I want to give you something that's going to change the way that you trade forever. So I've put together a free training that walks you through the exact 3-step system that I use to find high probability trades with sniper level entries, real risk control, and zero guesswork. So this is the same system that I use myself, and the same one that has helped thousands of traders go from frustration to consistent wins. And I'm giving it to you for free, right? There's no fluff, no fueler, just pure strategy. So if you ever wanted to trade with clarity and real conviction, this is the place to start. So click on the link in the description below and I'll see you inside the training.